Hey guys, it is Zorkent too. I know I said I was temporarily shutting down the Herobrine series, and I don't qualify this as an episode. I just qualify this as me updating you on the chorus plant's growth. So guys, despite the fact that the Herobrine world is glitchy, I still go on it. And I still record videos. Well, I haven't recorded any videos since the last video on this world, obviously. It's already glitchy. It's always glitchy at this point. The grass. So, the grass, 9699 was on this world. I don't actually think he himself was on this world, but he infected the grass and made it like the grass on the XNXX world, which is like super black. And since he hasn't been on this world for a while, the grass is starting to heal. But I don't think it's going to come back anymore because, it just hasn't made any progress in months. I don't think it's going to make any more progress. I'm very sorry. But I don't think the regular grass is coming back. Anyway, wow. I can see, all of the ravine. And now I can't. Anyway, I have come to update you on the chorus plant. Yeah, it's, the chorus plant is, kind of doing something. So, it grew like 2 blocks or something, but I'm pretty sure we all noticed this. There is something. Oh, it just disappeared. All right, there we go. Sorry, guys, it's not actually disappearing and reappearing. It's just the glitchiness of the world. It looks like something. I can't exactly say what, but something is definitely forming above the chorus plant. I don't know what, but something is definitely forming above the chorus plant. I think I may know what this is. I have a hunch. But as of right now, as of today, November 16th, as of today, nothing. As of today, I still just have a hunch. I'm going to wait till the chorus plant grows like 1 more block. And hopefully by then this thing will have, I don't know, advanced to the next stage or something. But something is obviously happening here, and yeah. I'm gonna wait till the chorus plant grows again or something happens, or this thing gets bigger. Because this is just the first time I've seen it. Well, other than before I recorded this video. But yeah, today is the first time I've seen this. So, as of right now, it's still kind of new to me. I'm going to wait a couple days for this weird formation to get bigger. And then I'll be able to actually tell. Or I'll actually be able to judge if this thing is what I think it is or not. Okay, it is currently November 19th, a Monday, and the top of the Herobrine house is missing. It's actually kind of amusing. Hello? Hello? There we go. Okay, so the chorus plant did grow. It grew like that. And it grew inward 1. And so did the giant thing above the chorus plant. Hang on. Can I just see what it looks like right now? Oh, jeez. Okay, from the ground, this thing looks epic. I have to say, it looks absolutely awesome. So, yeah. To think that a few weeks ago the course plant was only up to here. Yeah, it seriously grew. Well, I think it's safe to say that my theory, my hunch about this thing above the chorus plant is correct, because I think we've actually, yeah, we have a new color now. It was just like black and purple like 3 days ago. Now there's like some pinkish forming. So actually, wait, before I prove my hunch is correct, or before I declare my hunch is correct, I just need to test one more thing. Alright, if my theory is correct, alright, here we go. Oh. Where's the up thing? There we go. Oh. Okay. So this little hole part, that goes right into the center of the chorus plant. So, right here, this is the middle of the chorus plant. Or like, in relation to the chorus plant, this is the center. And the center is where, like, the new colors are forming. Ah. So, my hunch is correct. Now I should probably just tell you what my hunch is. So, my theory, in episode 10 of Null, just to summarize it for you guys, because some of you guys probably didn't watch it, because it was an hour long. Basically, Null has a bunch of new powers, but the most interesting one is the flashback beacon. And it takes us... I don't think Null can control which flashback the beacon decides to take us to. Okay. Thought a part of the chorus plant was missing. There is one thing I can say about Null's new flashback beacon power. It can actually teach Null things, because Null apparently didn't even know much about Herobrine, except for the fact that he's, like, in the files, he's defined as a Steve. But basically, to prove my point, he didn't know much about Herobrine, so he learned in a flashback that the beacon took us to Herobrine's origin. Like, we learned Herobrine's origin, his backstory. Basically, the summary of it is he was part of a Herobrine army that was led by a Steve, and the army got ambushed by zombies, like some kind of zombie scout squad or something. I don't know, but anyway, he and his army were ambushed. My dad has come back. Hopefully he doesn't interrupt me, because he's going to ruin the moment. Okay. Anyway, the Steve was, like, obviously the best fighter. And he even had some of Herobrine's present-day powers, like the lightning in a bottle. And I think I saw a lightning spawn egg somewhere in that backstory. Anyway, basically the Steve, somewhere around, like, the 5th picture in the backstory, he, like, started throwing these weird splash potions at the sky. and they kind of broke in midair, and they formed a portal or something in the sky that that looked something like what we're seeing right now forming above the chorus plant. It actually looked very similar to this. So here's what I'm thinking. Could this be a portal? I mean, currently when I stand on it, I already tried this like 2 days ago. Like, if I stand on it, nothing happens. But that is because the portal isn't actually here yet. It's not active. It's still forming. What if, when this thing is finished forming, it will become a portal? Because that's what happened in the flashback beacon. And mind you, that was Herobrine's backstory. And this is the chorus plant that Herobrine made. This could be connected. And this theory actually could make a ton of sense. Hear me out, guys. This portal could make, like, if this is a portal, it would make a ton of sense. Because if it is, then what probably would happen is that Enderbrine, since he needs the chorus plant to summon Enderbrine, right? What I think is going to happen is Enderbrine, when this thing is done, is going to come out of this portal. Since it does summon Enderbrine. So, excuse me. Here's another thing. Here's another reason I know this is a portal. So, I was testing to see if this thing was the middle of something, right? So, if you guys have been to the end and have seen normal chorus plants, you know that regular chorus plants, like when they're done growing, the very top block is chorus plant. Could you please, yeah, there we go. When it's done growing, the chorus plant, the top block is a chorus flower, which is like a bigger version of a chorus plant, or of a chorus plant block. Now, obviously, this thing has a pattern of growing. Basically, it grows up and up, and then grows like outward. And then, obviously, what we've learned from like a couple episodes ago, at a certain point, and it's pretty obvious now, at a certain point, the chorus plant keeps growing up, but it grows back inward. And the diameter slowly gets smaller and smaller. Now, eventually, so the pattern of the chorus plant has pretty much been like, the inward pattern has pretty much been the reverse outward pattern. So at the very bottom, why are you... Alright, 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry guys, my dad just interrupted me like I knew he eventually would. So where was I? Oh yeah. Okay, so the inward part of growing has pretty much been like the outward part, but reversed, right? So eventually, the top part would have to be like the bottom part. But what's the bottom part like? Yeah, thank you. So let's not pay attention to the roots, but if we looked at the bottom right here, it is a single block. The chorus plant starts protruding out of this end stone block as a single block. The diameter is a single block wide. So, what I predict is the chorus plant will continue to grow higher and higher, and as it does, the diameter will shrink and get smaller and smaller until eventually it becomes so small it will just be 1 block wide. And when it's 1 block wide, it will be a chorus flower. And that's when the chorus plant stops growing, as goes for all chorus plants. But something to note is in the flashback of Herobrine, the portal he made, the center of it was actually a chorus flower. Or what looked like a chorus flower, anyway. I'm going to tell you more about that in a second. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm just going to get to that now. I'm going to get to the first part, because that's the second part. So, the first part is not only do I know how to tell when it's going to stop, which is when the chorus flower comes, I also know how many blocks left currently the chorus plant has left to grow until it stops growing. And, well, there's two ways I know that. The first way I will explain in like 2 seconds. The second way I think is kind of obvious to all of us. Alright, so the first way, since the inward growth has been like the outward growth reversed, so this segment is done, because it's grown inward one more time. So it's 1, 2, 3 blocks high, that segment. So down here, there should be a 3 block high segment. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Alright. So, from here, we count how many blocks down that singular block is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. So, actually, that's pretty good, to be honest. So, the chorus plant has 4 more blocks left until it makes its chorus flower. 4 blocks high. And I will use that method to support the second method of telling how, which, again, I'm pretty sure is fairly obvious to everyone. If not, you're gonna see in a minute. Okay. So I'm standing on the chorus plant right now. So, I'm just gonna go in the center right here. Where it's gonna go up like 1, 2, wait, no, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. And where my legs are right now, that's where the chorus flower is going to be, placed. Now, do you guys notice anything weird? Obviously you do, but do you guys notice anything weird about where it's being placed? It's pretty obvious, guys. It's being awkward. There we go. It's being placed at the center of this, what I think is a portal. And if you guys remember what I said earlier, in the flashback, the portal that the Steve made, the very center of it was a chorus flower. And the entire thing, okay, there we go. See, that's why I kind of want this thing to just finish up, But yeah. That's how I know. So, what I'm thinking is this weird portal forming here, I mean, obviously it can't just be a coincidence, right? So, the whole summary of it is, what I'm saying is, this chorus plant here, can you stop? Like, legit, can you stop? Thank you, I'm trying to record a video here. Excuse me? Excuse me? Can you come back, please? Thank you. Now, please don't, no. Alright, so, the chorus plant is forming the portal where it will eventually put the chorus flower. And it's forming the portal around where it's forming the portal around the imminent chorus flower. And what I'm thinking is this chorus plant, the chorus plant itself is not going to summon Enderbrine. The reason Herobrine, he doesn't need the chorus plant itself he doesn't need the chorus plant itself to summon Enderbrine, but he does need it. He does need it for summoning Enderbrine, but that's not the thing he's going to be using. Herobrine is going to be using the portal to summon Enderbrine. And the reason he needs the chorus plant to grow is for the chorus flower to be placed at the center of the portal, because I think that chorus flower is going to be what, kickstarts the portal or something. Thank you. The chorus flower, the chorus plant itself, this whole giant monstrosity that is the current reason why my tablet is glitching out, and why the roof of the Herobrine house is not there. This monstrosity is not what is actually going to summon Enderbrine. Herobrine just needs it to go to a certain height, and eventually get the chorus flower, the chorus flower at the center of this portal, so that it can be kickstarted. And obviously, the chorus plant has some kind of energetic entanglement with the portal, because the closer the top of the chorus plant gets to the portal's height, obviously the more expansion the portal will, or the more expanded the portal will get. As we know from 3 days ago, it was not this big. So it's gone again. Please come back, please. Please, I love you. Please come back. Hey, why are you sticking the middle finger at me? There we go. That was perfect timing. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So I wouldn't qualify this as an episode, even though at this point it is kind of as long as one, because I've been talking for too long. But yeah. So I think what's going to happen, well, anyway, what I like about this is that I've predicted something else, guys. So the good news is when this portal is kickstarted, it won't be as glitchy as it is right now, because I have predicted this and I have evidence. When the portal is kickstarted, the chorus plant will not be it kind of will be gone. So yeah, rip in the chat for chorus plant. But it is going away once the chorus flower is placed. And why? Because it's just kind of like inner Minecraft logic, I guess, for this giant thing to be happening. Can you please come back? You were there for a second. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Come back. There we go. But when the chorus flower is placed in the center of that portal, the chorus plant, now that the chorus flower is placed, the chorus plant is no longer needed. So I think the chorus flower, or maybe the portal, since it's been kickstarted by the chorus flower at that point, will use a tiny, tiny, tiny portion of its energy to just travel down the chorus plant and break the very bottom block, so that it all gets obliterated, and it's going to hold on to the chorus flower, of course. But since the chorus flower is in place, the chorus plant itself is, well, it's done its job, and it doesn't need to exist anymore now that it's done its job, so it's going to go away once it stops growing. Alright, yeah, I can move. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please come back, Portal. We love you. So, yeah, I can't wait to see this thing get kickstarted, because it's gonna be cool. As all things have been in this creepypasta war. But yeah. This is the current moment and stuff. So, yeah. I would like to say goodbye to all of you. If you guys are hyped for this portal to start and for Enderbrine to be here after all this nonsense course plant. And if you guys are hyped to actually see that potion lab over there when my tablet isn't glitchy, because this course plant will go away, then also leave a like. And if you're just generally hyped, because just a couple days ago on 9699's reign, we destroyed his lab. If you're just generally hyped about that, or just generally hyped for anything, leave a like. I don't even know what to say anymore. Subscribe, I guess. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just bye, okay? I'm going to see you guys later. Again, I do not qualify this as an episode, but bye.